Imagine this. A fighter jet gets hit midair. The pilot ejects just in time and lands safely, but in the worst possible place, enemy territory. Now here's the twist. No rescue team is coming. So what happens next? Let's break it down. The moment the pilot hits the ground, everything changes. Up in the sky, they had speed, power, control. Down here, it's just one human versus an entire country. First move, disappear. Pilots are trained for this exact situation. The parachute gets hidden immediately. Bright fabric in open land is basically a giant capture me sign. Then comes the survival kit, small tools, maybe a map, emergency water, and sometimes a radio. But here's the problem. Rescue depends on communication, and if there's no rescue, that radio becomes almost useless. Now the pilot has two choices: stay hidden or start moving. Staying hidden sounds smart. Less movement means less chance of being spotted. But search teams don't just give up. They scan the crash area, expanding outward like ripples in water. So hiding only works for so long. Slowly, with crouched posture, using hills and rocks for cover. Moving, on the other hand, is risky in a different way. Every step increases exposure. Every road, every village, every light in the distance could mean danger. Now picture this. It's night. The pilot starts walking, slowly, quietly, avoiding open areas, using hills, rocks, and shadows for cover. This isn't a movie sprint. It's hours of careful, exhausting movement. And then reality kicks in. Iran is huge. We're talking mountains, deserts, cities, and long distances between safe zones. Walking to a friendly border could take days, even weeks. And that's assuming the pilot knows where they are. Food becomes limited. Water becomes critical. Sleep becomes dangerous because every time they stop, they risk being found. Now, let's talk about search efforts. A downed jet is not subtle. There's noise, debris, maybe even smoke. Local forces would respond fast. Roads get checked. Villages get alerts. The search area tightens. This turns into a race, not just against people, but against time. Because the longer the pilot stays out there, the harder survival becomes. And realistically, avoiding capture for long is extremely difficult. Eventually, the most likely outcome happens. The pilot is found, captured. Now the story shifts. It's no longer about survival in the wild. It becomes political. A captured pilot isn't just a person anymore. They become international news, a symbol, a bargaining piece between governments. Negotiations begin, pressure builds, and suddenly, one single event, a missed rescue, starts affecting relationships between entire countries. That's the big reveal. The most powerful impact isn't what happens in the desert. It's what happens in the world after. Military tension rises. News spreads globally. Decisions get made at the highest levels, all because one rescue didn't happen in time. Now think about that. Modern warfare isn't just about technology or firepower. It's about timing, coordination, and tiny windows of opportunity. Miss that window, and everything changes. So, the takeaway: in situations like this, survival skills matter, training matters, but sometimes the difference between safety and a global incident is just one helicopter arriving when it should. If you enjoyed this What If, hit the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more crazy scenarios that mix science, survival, and real-world logic. Because sometimes the smallest delay creates the biggest consequences.